fusion music continues to wow audiences with its pulse-pounding visceral qualities and shape-shifting attributes. This year's contenders demonstrated an astonishing level of instrumental proficiency and outstanding songcraft. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating the 2019 Akademia Funk Fusion Artist of the Year, Keith Gallagher Jr.
Hello everyone, this is Keith Gallagher Jr. I want to thank the Akademia, Anwar, Sapphire, and the whole team for their support through the years and their encouragement with respect to the music. And I want to thank you very much for this award. My music odyssey has been a little bit different than probably a lot of the artists who have been presented with awards tonight. I didn't start singing actually till about 10, 11 years ago, and initially started out by singing a song for my beautiful wife Linda for Christmas, Eric Clapton's Wonderful Tonight. It was a cover. And I thought that was the end of my musical career. But Clarence Collins, my producer, the founder of the Lansing Imperials, a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, also gave me the encouragement to continue. We started out doing covers of songs that were written and recorded by other great artists. We pretty much followed the tracks that they had recorded their songs on. We kind of progressed from there. We started doing covers, but differently than the original artist had done the covers. We progressed from there to doing original songs written by Teddy Randazzo, a great songwriter, a member of the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Teddy wrote over 650 songs during his career before he passed in 2006. We were fortunate to get a hold of 16 songs that Teddy wrote for demo purposes, submitted to Clarence Collins in the hopes that the Lansing Imperials would record them. Luckily for me, they never got to record the songs, and I was given the 16 songs to hear and decide what I would like to record. That's exactly what I did. More recently, over the past couple of years, we've been doing our own songs. Clarence will hear a melody in his head. He gets up, he hums it into his phone, he takes it to Pat. They put together an arrangement based upon the melody. They send it to me. I write lyrics. We go back and forth till we're satisfied with what we've done, and then I record the song. But I would be remiss if I didn't thank all the people who helped me do what I do. Starting with Clarence Collins, my producer, good friend, a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, founder of the Lansing Imperials. Clarence has been with me from the get-go. We've recorded all the songs together. He is my producer. Pat Thrall, who most recently has become our arranger. And Pat actually does the sound in the studio as well, many, many times when we've recorded. A 3-time Grammy nominee, so I'm surrounded by his talent as well. Between he and Clarence, they turn out great original songs. My beautiful wife Linda, who was the impetus for what I do. She's the reason I started singing, and the reason I continue singing. She's also the executive producer of my videos. And we call her the ear, because nothing goes out until Linda hears the song and approves it. Karina Bautista, who happens to be here with me today. Karina's been my right arm in the music business. She's my director of social media. She's my associate producer. She weighs in on what we do. She communicates with all the people that we communicate with in the music industry. And Karina handles all of that for me and takes a big load off of me as well. And Zoe Thrall, the director of the studio at the Palms. Zoe has been hospitable to Clarence and I from the beginning. We recorded all of our songs there. That's the studio at the Palms in Las Vegas, Nevada. So everything we've done is here, and we intend to continue our work here. And we don't intend to stop anytime soon. Again, thank you to the Akademia, Anwar, Sapphire, and thank you to all of you out there who listen to our music.
We reckon heavy metal is about to see an explosive rise in popularity, given the volatile and uncertain nature of our times. And this year's contenders will be in pole position to receive that energy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2019 Akademia Heavy Metal Artist of the Year, Darkness Light.
On behalf of Darkness Light, I would like to thank the Akademia for giving us this prestigious award, and we're very grateful. And we'd like to thank the Akademia again for the support that we received over the years, and so rock on.
Without the profound influence of jazz, today's musical landscape would look and sound very different. This year's jazz contenders offered an amazing range of styles, as inventive and nuanced as ever, contributing much to this already immortal genre. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for the 2019 Akademia Jazz Artist of the Year, Steve Parisien.
Latin music brings a complex cadence and new lyrical language to an ever-expanding audience. From its rhythmic roots to chart-topping global hits, the genre seems to obey no law of gravity. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the 2019 Akademia Latin Artist of the Year, Jasmine and Paul Drago.
Hello for my acceptance speech. My name is Jasmine. I'm a 14-year-old singer and songwriter. I was honored to find out from the Akademia that I was nominated for my song Mystified Es Tu Amor. I collaborated with my songwriter partner Paul Drago and producer Nang Frida. My manager Raul Osorio of JoJo Kid Music gave me great support. We recorded the song with Grammy-nominated Gemini Music. 2020 is an important year with my career starting with the Akademia Awards, and my album will soon be an international release. I'll continue my appearances in the Los Angeles area, similar to where I already performed in 2019 at the Plaza Mexico, Los Latinos Unidos, and I'll be launching a tour to promote the recording in the United States and Mexico. I would also like to thank my parents that they have given me all the support throughout the years. I am really grateful for them in my life. My music is meant to be shared with all the people in the world, and I hope to add inspiration and hope in their lives. I am honored to be here with you today. Thank you. Hola, para mi discurso de aceptación, mi nombre es Jasmine. Soy una artista de grabación, tengo 14 años, soy músico y compositora. Me sentí honrada de saber por la Academia que fui nominada para mi canción Mystified Es Tu Amor. Colaboré con mi compañero y compositor Paul Drago y productora Nang Frida. Mi manager Raul Osorio de JoJo Kid Music me dio un gran apoyo. Grabamos la canción con Gemini Music, que fue nominado para los Grammy, y el equipo me ayudó a ser una ganadora. Especialmente les quería dar gracias a mis padres que siempre me han apoyado en mi carrera y en toda mi vida. 2020 es un año importante con mi carrera, comenzando con los premios Akademia, y mi álbum pronto será un lanzamiento internacional. En 2020 continuaré mis apariciones en el área de Los Ángeles, de manera similar a donde ya me presenté en 2019. En la Plaza México, con Latinos Unidos, yo voy a lanzar un tour para promocionar la grabación en Estados Unidos y México. Mi música es destinada para ser compartida con toda la gente del mundo y espero darles inspiración y esperanza en sus vidas. Es un honor estar acá con ustedes. Gracias.
An intensely competitive genre, wherein only the most ambitious and multi-talented artists ever reach its summit. Pop music stardom remains an elusive holy grail for many an artist. It's no secret that underneath the genre's sleek exterior are the most stringent production standards and cutting-edge songcraft. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating the 2019 Akademia Pop Artist of the Year, Rushanda.
Hello, I would like to thank you for this amazing award and opportunity. Thank you for making this dream come true. Thanks to my producer, Jay Pugh, to my whole team that worked so hard on this production. I want to thank my parents, my family, everybody that supports me and believes in my dream, my vision. I want to thank God. Thank you. God bless you.
The pop rock genre continues to impress us with its innovative and expanding body of work that encompasses some of the best produced bands and vocalists on the planet. This year's contenders were no exception. Yet it takes more than production finesse to break through a crowded playing field and stir the souls of listeners. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2019 Akademia Pop Rock Artist of the Year, Don Beck.
I'd like to thank the Akademia for nominating me for this honor. And I know you want me to talk about what I wanted this year in 2020. I would like to see my songs in either film, television, something along that line. Also, maybe the Grammys too, who knows. I've recorded a number of albums, as you well know, and I've got more that I want to record. In fact, I've got about 4 or 5 or 6 more I think I'm probably going to record. I've been at this since I was 15 years old. My parents bought me my first guitar, which was a really cheapo guitar. And from that I took lessons for a year at a place called Kaylee Music in Buena Park, California, where I grew up. And after the year, I learned about 4 or 5 chords, and I joined a band, you might say, a bunch of kids, basically. And I went in the military. I was in the military for six years, and I served. I got out, and I went back to college, and I became a teacher, and I taught for 25 years. And then I retired. And after I retired, I decided I wanted to do music full time. So I've been at it now for about 10 years full time. In between working as a teacher, I fronted a lot of different bands, usually on the weekends. Played a lot of clubs, bars, dives, all those kinds of things. And I always wanted to do my own music, and I was able to to do that finally after I retired. So I want to thank you very much for this honor, and the Akademia, you guys have really taken my music to the next level, and I'm hoping that 2020 is the year that I finally make it. Thank you.
This year's R&B Soul nominees were an amazing collection of intensely personal solo acts and head-spinning dynamic groups, revealing a new depth and breadth for the genre. Yet one musical act managed to stand out amidst this talent-rich crowd of contenders. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for the 2019 Akademia R&B Soul Artist of the Year, Rhythm Muscle Band.
Although decades of mainstream popularity have given rap hip-hop something of a mature aura, some artists persevere in maintaining authenticity and tapping into that primal energy that made the genre explosive from the beginning. Please join us in congratulating the 2019 Akademia Rap Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Charisma Arafat Nazaba.
I come back to the business. I say, it's a beautiful day. I we come back to the business. It's a charisma.
Hello everybody, hello Akademia, it's Charisma Arafanzaba International Artist. It's an honor for me to be officially nominated by the Akademia Executive Team for both the Artist of the Year Award in Hip Hop Rap and the Akademia 2020 Artist Vision Award, a special honor being bestowed upon those artists of exceptional talent and vision in the field of the music. My 2020 vision as a nominated artist is that this trophy can allow us to reach new music levels that are unimaginable for us to this day, so that in turn we have also sitting in the mainstream media as part of the artists who have gotten a lot of money and sales from their music, and why not get a RIE certification. For my part, I joined the Akademia program Artist Acceleration to put the on my side. To date, I have 4 Akademia Music Awards, including one where I was #1 radio in the USA in New York in April 2019. Thank you for all that you do for us, and it's with people like you that music continue to exist.
It's no secret that reggae has become one of the most popular musical styles in the world. This year's contenders demonstrated an ability to push the limits of the genre even further, rendering a sophisticated and astonishingly diverse repertoire of music. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a well-deserved round of applause for the 2019 Akademia Reggae Artist of the Year, Ross Bonamungo and the Detonators International.
Greetings and thank you for the award. I'm very honored to receive the award, and that it marks for me a definite step forward in my career. I would like to thank all members of the Detonators International, past and the present, and Akademia for selecting me to receive the converted award. I'm very grateful. I have a big plans for 2020, and they are much looking forward to Australian tour. I also have a plate of new songs in the pipeline, ready to follow up the success of I Am Messenger and My Sunshine. I'm really looking forward to the year ahead and feel that this year is going a big one for me and the Detonators International. Thank you and I love you all.
The stringent musicianship and production skills required to execute great rock music constitute a high bar and are the reason rock stardom is still the pinnacle for many aspiring artists. This year's nominees brought forth an impressive array of innovative and exciting musical ideas, much to the surprise and pleasure of our executive team. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2019 Akademia Rock Artist of the Year, Razzmatazz!
of world beat music among global audiences is testament to the sophisticated talent and sensitivity of its many diverse practitioners. Though many of this year's contenders hailed from remote regions of the world, only the best managed to translate their unique musical heritage into dazzling new form. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the 2019 Akademia World Beat Artist of the Year, Monsieur Naya Squida Sibosimis.
Hi everybody! First of all, congratulations to the Akademia Music Awards team for the incredible work. Also, my congratulations to all the nominees of the year. It was a great surprise to me to learn that the album Watopeka, La Première Ascension had been chosen Best Album for the month of May 2019 in the World Music category in a prestigious competition. As a composer and flutist, I am very honored. My family and friends are also very proud of it. The beneficial effects have already been felt by obtaining a contract with the booking agency Les Productions Marie Chevrier and several contracts for shows. In closing, I would like to thank Yves Cousteau and Roch Plourde from the bottom of my heart for their awesome work for this project. Merci beaucoup.
Coming up next, the presentation of the 2020 Artist Vision Awards.
In 2019, we were privileged to be among the first to audition your song, album, EP, music video, or live performance video, and enjoyed discussing and debating the merits and potential of your work, which culminated in your Akademia Award win. In short, we know a fair bit about you and your music. Given these unprecedented times, I'd like to share with you some insight into our organization and hopefully give you a novel perspective on the current pandemic and what Akademia is going to do about it. Now, we sensed back in 2016 that the world was headed towards an upheaval of some kind. The systemic distortions of rising living costs, income inequality, homelessness, domestic terrorism, and global warming, to name just a few, were clear harbingers of this. We also knew the creative community would be the key to adapting to this upheaval. To understand why, let's go back in time to our 2016 Gala event. Those of you who were there at the Rose Bowl might remember when I observed that there was something deeply concerning about a society that does not value creativity and the importance that artists would play in the days ahead.
Now, these are interesting and challenging times for musicians and the creative community in general. On the surface, it might appear like we live in a hyper-rational society that doesn't seem to have time for arts anymore. But while that rationalism and technology has spawned, has successfully answered many of the hows about life, you know, how we procure food, how we conduct commerce, how we connect with others on social media, it will never answer the whys of life, which is why we're here and what meaning do we extract out of our lives while we're here. Only the artists, like the ones in this courtyard, can give that to people.
The why. Like, why did I ever give a public speech with braces on? Anyway, 1 year later, with braces off, I hinted that Akademia was on the verge of a breakthrough for artists by better understanding the role that the quantum mind plays in computing our reality.
Not to get too cerebral, but our minds are not good at certain tasks, but they're very good at other tasks. We're not good at serial computing. We can't multiply, add, or divide as fast as our computer. We can't process lines of code the way our computer can. But we can do something extraordinarily well. Quantum computation. Okay? So I'm saying, but the truth is, quantum computation is taking trillions of possibilities in a single instance, roiling through them and selecting the correct path with 99.9% accuracy in a millisecond. And
Last year, we unveiled a grand unified equation that reconciled classical and quantum physics for the first time in history, and introduced the field of quantum mind dynamics. Some of you probably shrugged and said, "What the heck does this have to do with my life and my music career?" Then the pandemic came, a distinctly quantum phenomenon obeying chaos-level mathematics. And here we are meeting again. Are these events connected? Now, quantum mind dynamics is actually very simple. It's the idea that our minds compute our reality using 7 components that form the very basis of thought itself. Who, what, where, when, why, how, and how much. You no doubt encountered these descriptors way back in literature class when analyzing a story. As it turns out, these 7 components are the codec that governs how energy moves from the realm of classical physics into the quantum realm and back out. So after a rash of warning signs, the pandemic hits. Most conspicuously, economic activity stops almost overnight. Everything stops flowing, including money, and even worse, toilet paper. So are these systemic distortions, including the current pandemic, related to the quantum laws? Everyone is stunned at how fast it happened. But this is the power of quantum computation, to deliver the fastest, most effective path with 99.9% accuracy. Suddenly we understand why the creative community is the key to adapting to this extraordinary change. These are people who naturally use the 7 quantum laws in a way that others do not. Sound like fantasy? Well, so did the movie Contagion a few months ago. There's an Akademia site opening up near you soon, and I hope to see you there. Recording studios, radio stations, media sites, performance venues and amphitheaters, restaurants, nightclubs, cinemas, art galleries, and more. With your help, we, the creative community, can forge a new path ahead.